Hello. Caliper at the rear. So this fella can be changed separately from the motor. My car is 2011 and this is what you expect to do. This is basically when it's on the car with the electric motor attached, 13 millimeters, and then here the motor itself, it's mounted with two bolts. One was lucky, the other one is unlucky, but this is not a problem for us. See, it's broke off here because I'm changing this fella anyway. So the electric motor stays with the new one. I just need to reattach it, and this fella is going to the bin. This is pretty basic system. This is the motor. This fella sits inside. This is where the motor spins the shaft, and the shaft is actually pushing the piston. You can see the marks in the very middle. This particular one, it was kind of okay, but I've noticed the left side is much warmer than the right side, so it was not releasing properly, and for the cost I decided to just change it for the new one. The reason why, I don't know. Maybe because of this O-ring over the time. See, it's actually going through, it's not tight with this thing. I do believe the rubber over the time become bigger, and the piston inside the rubber is really tight. I mean, I try to put it back together, it's really difficult to do. So anyway, that's a new one in. The hose is 11 millimeter spanner you need to have. Again, no trouble here. Obviously I need to bleed the system later on when it's everything in. For now I didn't use any scan tool to open the caliper. I'm just sticking it as it is. I will try, when it's everything back together, I will try to just engage the handbrake, disengage, and if it's any faults I will use the scan tool to reset the position. But again, relatively basic procedure. The hose, two bolts, then two bolts from the motor, detach the motor, put it to the new one, put everything back together, and you should be good to go. One thing to mention, the caliper is actually sided, so if you need left side caliper, the notch is supposed to be on the left, on the right is going to be the other side, because the supplier first time sent the wrong one to me. So pay attention, make sure before you disengage any hoses you have the correct part to fit. Thank you very much for watching, hope it helps. Cheers.